The Nerf Rival Persis is a blaster I like quite a lot. It is a fun blaster. It seems I'm not the only one who likes it. Quite a few people do. And there's a lot of parts you can buy for it on the market. You got the Out of Darts and Rads hoppers, as well as some other hoppers on Thingiverse. You got the LiPo box upgrade. You got new triggers, new switch plates. You got things you can do to this thing and places to buy them. But there's one part of the Persis that I've always found to be a bit weird, a bit out of place, and a bit awkward, and that is this little tack rail right up at the front. It is small, doesn't really do anything, and while the Persis is more than comfortable to hold like this, I've always thought that putting your hand up here would make it more comfortable. Some of you might disagree with me with that, but that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. SilverFoxIndustries has recently released this on his store. It is a two-piece angled grip for the Persis. I'm going to be going over it, showing you how to install it, and giving you my thoughts. Let's dive in. So the kit comes with two pieces, the part that attaches onto the blaster and the part that goes over it. And all you're going to need is the blaster itself, the two pieces, and a screwdriver, maybe thread lock if you want to give a little bit more hold to the nuts. First thing you do is unscrew the nuts, pull your bolts out, and take these two pieces, which have the little teeth for the tack rail, and put them onto the tack rail with the curved side going into the blaster. Once you get those on, you just take this piece and slide it over, with the front having these little areas that fit into the front sections, and they also have the nut placement areas on both sides, so you can kind of decide what side of the blaster you want the tops of the bolts to be. I don't really care, so I'm just going to put them on the top here for ease. Take the bolts, slide them all the way through, which might take a little bit of alignment. Maybe even use your screwdriver to get them through all the way. There we go. And then you just screw everything in, and the nut holders will hold the nuts in place as I'm dropping things. So just put them in there and screw it in. There we go. It doesn't have to be super tight, but tight enough so it doesn't wobble, doesn't have any loose bits. And there you go, it is attached. The grip is large and chunky, but keeps up with the overall looks of the blaster in my opinion. And there's a good amount of space on this for those with big hands, and lots of room to move around for those with the smaller hand size. And if your hands are large enough, you can even hold it like an angled vert grip. Don't think that was the point, but you can do it. The design of the grip fits in nicely with the curves and the cuts of the stock blaster, and I think SilverFoxIndustries did a great job fitting it into the space. But the honeycomb design on the sides might not be for everyone. I'm not a huge fan of them, but I think they work better than if they weren't there. It gives the grip a bit more look appeal than just having a flat black print space on it. Overall, it's definitely a comfy upgrade that I really like for the Persis. There is one complaint that I can see with this grip, and it has to do with the overall size of it and the overall size of the Persis. And I hope I come off clearly here because it's a bit of an abstract-y sort of thought idea thing. So the grip is big, it's thick, it's big, that's not abstract. The abstract part is that the Persis is kind of like a medium-ish blaster that spreads its size out from the main part of it. It looks bigger than it really is in my opinion. It has all the main stuff here, but then the battery juts out from it, the black pieces jut out from it, and the grip adds to making the Persis look bigger than it really is. From afar, to me, it looks large, but when I bring it up, it's not too bad. It's like a medium-sized blaster. It just takes up a bunch of space with the way it's laid out, and the grip really adds to that largeness. So if you're trying to keep the Persis in a more compact state, I would think you wouldn't go for this grip. You'd go for like a skinnier vert grip that has less of a footprint size. For those of us who don't mind adding hoppers to the top, this grip is super duper comfortable. It is well made, it fits in with the blaster, and I definitely recommend it. And for only $20, I think you're getting a great deal with it. It is well designed, it's well implemented, it is sturdy, and I like it a lot. It's very, very comfortable. The aesthetics might not be what you're looking for, but you can always fill those in and paint them. But overall, I think SilverFoxIndustries did a great job with this, and it's definitely a very comfortable add-on for the Persis. I really just need to jut this stock out a bit more. But yeah, I like it a lot. It feels great. You can find this item on his new website, which I'll have linked in the description. But that is really the overallness of this piece. There's not a lot to go over. It's very simple. It's effective. I like it. I definitely think you should check it out. In terms of checking out, you should also check out my Patreon, and I'm gonna give a thanks to all my lovely Patreon supporters. We have Ryan Cho, Biggs NZ, Ollie No, Scott Tomlin, CJ Aussie, Nerf, and Foam Blast. A big thank you to them for supporting this channel outside of watching a few YouTube ads, and if you'd like to support the channel as well through Patreon, you can go down to the link in the description and click on it, check it out. And if you don't want to support through Patreon, think about buying some Bubble patches from the Foam Blast shop, which is also linked down below. A big thank you to them, and a big thank you to you for watching this video. And as always, I hope you have a great day wherever you are.